Hey everyone, I just want to go over concluding thoughts on my internship here. Um, was able to intern in the International Relations Office here in Lisbon at Ishkate. Specifically, my boss was the International Careers Coordinator. So, just to go over my roles, a few of the things that I did this semester was I managed student blogs. They wanted to better their website and create more of a place where students could go and look at what students are doing here at Ishkate. And specifically, this was for a lot of the master's programs here. They have marketing, business, a lot of things, and so when we talked about what students we were going to approach, it was a lot of the master's students, and specifically from countries where Ishkate gets a lot of traffic, that being Germany, China, etc. Those were just two that my boss had mentioned that we get a lot of students from here. So that was one of the goals of that. The other one was with my video background, I was able to help my boss, transfer videos. He was actually featured on a Swedish news network, so we were able to transfer those videos, able to help him, upload things to YouTube, which of course, with doing LCTV news and whatnot, that was very helpful, and I knew how to do all of that for him. So those were just a couple of my roles that I was able to do, communicating with students here at Ishkate and trying to get more student traffic through our office. So I think overall it was a very interesting experience. I think as you will read in a lot of my blogs, it's very different how things work over here. I know when initially I signed up to study abroad, etc., etc., Abby was like, we're having trouble getting information, like we don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. After going to the International Relations Office over here and, working in the actual place, I understand why she has trouble getting information out of people. I understand why they don't know a lot of things. It's how they work over here. Not saying that that's everyone, but for the vast majority of people, it's how they work. It's a very low-key atmosphere. As my boss is lived in the States for a while. He's an American, so he's worked over here, and he just said it's so different from the States. It's just not go, go, go. We have to get this done, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's in their own time, and it's in their own space, and especially, like, when they have students here for this current semester, they're not worried about students for the next semester until they have to be, because they get so many students coming in, and it's how it works over here. And so I understand that from working in this, type of atmosphere now, how, it takes a while for people to get back to you. The most surprising aspect for me was like trying to manage these student blogs and getting people to write them. A lot of people, their first language is not English here. And I mean, lots of people do speak English, but it's not their first language. A couple girls in one of my classes, one is from Italy and one is from Hungary, and you can tell English is not their first language, and they have trouble understanding you if you don't talk. So when I would send emails out to people, hey, we're looking for help, we want you to help with this initiative that we're working on. A lot of times, like, I would have to re-explain in the email what we wanted, and when they would send me something back, for sure I would have to look and correct it before we posted things online. And that was another thing with communication being my major and whatnot. A lot of it was posting things online and working with the International Relations website at Ishkate and whatnot. So I think overall this was a very interesting experience for me. Never been in a foreign country before until now. Never really understood like the workplace and whatnot in the school. And I think my boss, who did actually have to leave Ishkite, but my boss was very interesting to talk to because he understood a lot of things that I didn't understand culturally about Portugal with the education system, why they get so many students from Germany and China and whatnot. It's cheaper to go to school here, and so people can afford it, and people just, come for the semester, come for the year, or a lot of people do their masters here because it is cheaper. And like I said, my boss really helped me figure some cultural things out, even like finding an American grocery store and whatnot. He was just a great resource here in Portugal. Again, overall, a very interesting experience. I understand like the workplace now. I understand what goes on over here and why some things are. And I think overall, like, I wanted to get something that even waylaid to media studies and communication and working, and I think for sure I got that out of this experience. Hopefully you enjoy reading my experience here, and Callie and I, of course, are here for about another month, so we look forward to talking with you and discussing this when I get back to the States, and I would be happy to discuss anything that we learned or saw just to better improve the Portugal program for people from years to come. Thank you so much. Goodbye.